Then. Okay, what is this? I gotta look this up. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I gotta look this up real fast. But yeah, they're my mods. They're funny as hell. They have their own lives, but they come in. My mom's my mod. But I'm just looking up this. Examine. Okay, I gotta examine this. Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay, I gotta figure this out. But welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, let's see.
I hope you're enjoying watching me play my favorite games. Have lots of fun while I'm getting
Almost
started.
there, you turd. Almost there. Got it. Is that it? Let me see. Yep. Got it. Okay. Okay, generator room. Where is the generator room?
I'm kind of excited about my new phone because I found out that it is a prototype, which is cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's hella cool. Glad to hear that. That's hella cool. Like, I like stuff like that. I've always been a tech person when I was a kid. And I like when people come up with new ideas too.
Well, it's just recently out of the prototype stage, so it's like 2.5 months old.
Nice. That's cool. Give me goosebumps. That's crazy. Congratulations. If that's fine if I say that. Frickin' snake. I got poisoned, didn't I? Yep, I did. But I'm glad you got your prototype going. That's hella cool. I just wanted to say that.
The gimmick for the phone is actually pretty cool too. Frosted glass screen so there's no glare. Damage
Oh,
still looks clear as day. And the VR.
it's so amazing. I'll, I give praise on that. That's just downright amazing. Image clear. Nice. That's good to hear. Okay. I'm glad to hear that it's working for you. Because I like when people come up with brilliant ideas like that. Because it can go far in life. They're putting a part of their soul into it. So when you created that prototype, it's part of your soul.
The only problem I really have with it right now is the Bluetooth driver needs an update and there's no update for it.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. But I wish there was an update for it right now, so then that thing would work for you. And I'm just trying to figure this out because I've only played this game once. But I'm glad that, besides that, I'm glad that that all of the other stuff is working order and all that for you. I'm glad to hear that.
Basically have to direct link CarPlay instead of just using Bluetooth for another month or two.
Yeah. I understand. I can understand that lingo. I just haven't heard it in a long time. Because I grew up in the era of PCs. That's how I know all that electronic stuff and internet. It's just brilliant. That's why. That's why I would pretty much say you're smart, because if you can come up with your own prototype and all that for your phone and stuff, that's really smart. It is. The stuff I do is really smart too, but what I'm saying with you are doing is really smart. It's like genius level. But always stay humble to yourself.
It's not my prototype, it's a prototype I'm testing.
Oh, it's not your prototype, it's a prototype you're testing? That's still cool.
Or it's just out of the testing stages.
Nice. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm testing it from TCL, my TV brand.
Nice. I haven't heard that in forever. TCL, I haven't. I know what it is. I just haven't heard it in a long time. I'm not like super computer or like a lot of people are, but I know a lot of it. And some of the lingo goes with it. Okay, generator room, where would that be?
It's an $80 phone, so it's not like awfully expensive, and it comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM and has a 6 gig of virtual RAM as well.
Oh, that's hella cool.
Join my YouTube for more videos.
That's hella cool. Right now I'm just blown away. My mind has to process all of it.
I hope you're enjoying watching me play my favorite games. Have lots of fun while I'm getting scared. Remote play works better than remote play on my friend's portal.
That's good.
https://discord.gg/pecaygaz.
I'm glad that you're, because everything that is a prototype of anything has its bugs, and you have to figure out what's wrong with it and then fix it. Which is hella cool, because you don't see much people like doing prototypes for like with phones and all that.
https://tiktok.com/@dragonking2729.
And so when, like I said, even if it's not yours and it's a friend of yours, that's still cool that you're helping him with that. That's amazing. So I'll give you props for that from me, Dragon.
The phone is the bloatware that automatically downloads on it.
Oh, that's... Oh, I see. Like I said, there's the bug. You'll figure it out. Everything with any electronic has a learning curve with it. Once you figure that what it is, even the prototype, you'll get it. Trust me. I know about electronics. I've done them before. They're a pain. Like I took apart VCR when I was a kid, and it was a pain. I put it back together, and everything worked just fine. But you just have to figure out what that curve is, and I went the wrong way.
The feature is nice. Especially
Yeah.
when I'm trying to read an article and all the extra images are confusing me.
Yeah, always, if you're confused on something, always look, like, let's say if you're confused on the image, like me, I look up a game, but you're confused on the image, always look it up, because someone else has already done it, and if they don't explain, let's say the first video doesn't work for you, and they don't explain it, you just go to the next one until you find the right video that helps you out with that prototype that you're doing right now. Because people make tons of videos, games, doing phones, all of that. That's what our world is now. Alright, let's see.
Pepper basically turns my phone into a simulator ink display with a better refresh rate and worse battery life.
Yeah, I can see that. Is it a... Okay, my question to you, is it a Android or is it an Apple? That's my question to you.
Android. I got full
Ah,
freedom on the operating system.
yep. Android has, I had Android. I have an Android tablet. I have that. I used to have an Android phone. Yeah, Android does have like I will 100% admit that Android itself has the worst battery life ever. It does, but at the same time, I would say this, that there are things nowadays with that and everything. Like Android's great and all. There's a lot of great things about it. Same thing with Apple. It's the same thing. There's a lot of great things about it and a lot of stuff that you're like, no, thank you. So yeah, Android is great fun. I I love them both. I ended up loving them both in the end. Um, that's pretty much what happened with me
Hope
with
you're
that.
enjoying watching me play my favorite games. Have lots of fun while I'm getting scared. The only deal breaker for Apple for me is honestly the price range.
Yep, that's I 100% agree with you on that. Apple's like downright like if later down the road you do create a prototype that for Android that literally blows people's minds, I will give you, like I said, I'm giving props on it because it's insane, like downright insane. I'm
If you're going to buy it straight from the manufacturer, it's going to cost you well over $1,000 if
Yep,
you're going through one of these stray.
yep. I 100% agree with you on that. That shit is not cheap. I had a friend of mine a while back ago. He didn't do what you're doing, but he did. He wrote books. That's what he did. But people that have minds like that, they go far. Trust me, they do. They create brilliant stuff. Like I said, when you have a prototype and you create it, and then that prototype blows people's minds because they don't know what to think about it. They think it's just a normal phone. They don't know the different aspects of it. You could tell them about it, and then they'll be interested in it, and then blam, instant sold. This is how it works. Because when someone's interested in something, they want more of it. That's just how it works with
I had an
games,
iPhone because
phones,
my
all that.
boyfriend was spoiled and he wanted me to specifically have an iPhone, but when I couldn't set up my PSP stuff,
Yeah, yeah, I truly am. I really am. That's really messed up, and I'm sorry about that. Okay. Okay, I'm going the right way. But yeah, that's wrong. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad I'm talking to you. I'm glad you're explaining this to
I
me too.
wanted a Moto
Really happy about that.
G2025, but I decided